checking your credit will not hurt your score, so don't believe that. Number two, keeping a small balance on your credit cards will help your score. Now, a lot of times when you see stuff, even when in the beginning of this, one of the things is when, in my beginning with regards to a journey with my credit card, I literally thought that keeping a balance on my credit card is good for the creditor because in that way they can make some interest. And the whole point of them is making money from you. And obviously that's going to help them grow. So in the beginning, I would keep a small balance on some of my credit cards. But one of the things that I learned is with my mother-in-law, she said that she would never leave a balance and she would pay her balance off all the time. And she's a person who has like an 800 FICO score or better. She's been doing this credit thing for a very long time. Never taught anyone, just stuff that she learned on her own, and she just keeps good credit on her own. And she told me she kept a zero balance on her credit cards. And so then, of course, I went to look in to understand if, in fact, that was true. One of the things that I learned is with Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express, every time you slide the card, there's a merchant fee that whoever has the actual merchant machine, they have to pay money to Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express. So the interest off of the credit cards is they don't make much money per se as a whole with regards to that in compares to how many times people slide their cards. And obviously, there's so many Americans who have credit cards in general who slide the card. That's why a lot of merchant machines, they'll charge a 1 to 3% fee on whatever was being charged. And that's how MasterCard, Visa, American Express, Discover typically make their money. It's per each transaction they charge a merchant fee. So leaving a balance on your credit card doesn't do anything but make you pay interest on what it is that you've charged in general. So if you can, use your credit cards like your debit cards. Don't leave a fee. Pay the balance off each month. That way you save yourself a lot of money. Number three, closing credit cards with high interest rates will enhance your score. The reality is it's not true. When you close out credit cards, you affect your utilization on your cards as well as your history. And those are two important things that make up your FICO score. And so by closing out an account just because it has high interest rate does not enhance your score at all. I personally don't worry about the interest rates as a whole unless I know I'm going to borrow and I'm going to have to pay back the interest rates. Why? Because I use my credit cards like debit cards, and so I pay them off at the end of the month, so I don't get charged any interest.